A swatted pass and a fingertip deflection off Sutton in the end zone held firm, forcing a field goal and keeping the deficit at 2 scores. Surprise struck again when Nix, under duress, floated an interception on 4th down, sealing Denver's fate. Lawrence wasn't done. He unleashed 2 more touchdown passes, one to Jakobi Meyers on a seam route that split the secondary, pushing the score to 34-13 before a late Broncos garbage time field goal. The narrative wove through highs and lows. Denver's early efficiency through the air contrasted with Jacksonville's ground-and-pound resilience. R.J. Harvey's 32-yard swing pass scamper nearly sparked a comeback, but penalties, including that infamous late hit, haunted the home team. Fans witnessed a masterclass in poise from Lawrence, who threw for over 200 yards and orchestrated drives that exploited Denver's scheme flaws. Defensive coordinator Vance Joseph's unit, usually airtight, cracked under the pressure, allowing big plays that flipped the script. As the clock ticked down, the realization hit. The Jaguars had not just won, but dominated, snapping the streak and vaulting themselves into contention for the AFC's top spot. The underdogs became heroes, their maturity shining in the hostile environment. This wasn't just a game, it was a statement, with Lawrence's performance rivaling the greats, and the Broncos left pondering what went wrong in their first loss in months. Don't miss out. Subscribe to all sports updates for more epic breakdowns. The fourth quarter delivered the final nail-biting twists as Denver mounted a desperate rally. Nix, showing grit, engineered a drive highlighted by a 4th down conversion to Sutton, who hauled in contested catches like a magnet. But every advance met resistance. The Jaguars' secondary, with Andrew Wingard and Monteric Brown breaking up end-zone attempts, turned potential touchdowns into mere field goals. A moment of pure surprise came when Lawrence, facing a blitz, flipped a shovel pass for another score. But wait, it was actually a designed run that caught everyone off guard earlier, echoing through the game's lore. Injuries added drama. Broncos tight end Nate Adkins and linebacker Dre Greenlaw limped off, weakening their lines, while Jaguars guard Patrick McCree battled through back pain. The altitude factor, often Denver's ally, backfired as Jacksonville's conditioning prevailed, outscoring the hosts 14-3 in the final frame. Compelling tales emerged from the trenches. Cole Van Lanen, the Jaguars' versatile lineman, anchored the protection that allowed Lawrence to shine. On the flip side, Nix's duo with Sutton, underrated all season, nearly orchestrated a miracle, but overthrown passes and dropped balls, like one slipping through Pat Bryant's hands, doomed them. The crowd's roar turned to stunned silence as the clock hit 0, Jaguars victorious 34-20. This upset reshaped the AFC landscape, boosting Jacksonville's division odds to 60% and dimming Denver's by hopes. Lawrence's signature win, with 3 aerial scores and a ground dagger, proved his elite status. For the Broncos, it was a wake-up call, their +10 turnover differential neutralized by uncharacteristic mistakes. As confetti, metaphorical in this road triumph, fell, the story closed on resilience triumphing over dominance, leaving fans craving the playoffs where these teams might clash again. Echoes of the game lingered long after the final whistle, with analysts dissecting every pivotal play. The Broncos' early promise faded under the weight of flags, over a dozen penalties that gifted Jacksonville prime field position repeatedly. Lawrence exploited them masterfully, his poise under fire turning potential sacks into chunk gains. A standout surprise was the Jaguars' special teams, where Cam Little's clutch kicks padded leads, contrasting Lutz's redemption arc that couldn't salvage the day. Storytelling peaked in the human elements. Sean Payton's confidence in his kicker after misses, Doug Peterson's halftime adjustments that unleashed the run game. R.J. Harvey's sideline darts evaded tackles, while Bo Nix's mobility kept drives alive amid chaos. The altitude's toll showed in fatigued fourth-quarter efforts, where Denver's famed comebacks fizzled. This matchup wasn't just stats, 350 yards for each offense, but a battle of wills, with Jacksonville's 18 interceptions this season adding to their +10 differential. As the Jaguars celebrated, eyes turned to upcoming tests: Denver at Kansas City on Christmas, Jacksonville at Indianapolis.